Good morning, everyone. Okay, as you saw, my clock is 4:20 in the morning, and I did that on purpose just to give me a little laugh when I wake up in the morning. You got to do something when you get up in the morning, to get yourself going and get a little humor out of it. But so directly when I wake up in the morning, the first thing I do is, well, normally I go to the bathroom, and then I will drink 1 liter of water, and just doing that is so amazing because you get really dehydrated when you sleep. During sleep, we breathe out longer than we breathe in, and when we're awake, we breathe in longer than we breathe out. So you're losing a lot of water when you're breathing out like that. And so I always wake up with like a dry mouth and everything. So I like to rehydrate myself, and I like to rehydrate myself with the best water I possibly can get. So what I do is I get the best spring water I can get first of all, which is spring water that I go and collect myself with bottles, glass bottles around the area here. And what I do with that spring water is I alkalize it, and I make sure it's got the minerals and conductivity that I want it to have. And I'll show you how to do that right now. Okay, so this is the water, and this is the glass bottles that I get. Don't pay attention to that. This is just the glass bottle that I use. And what I do is, to remineralize it and give it conductivity, I put a salt sole in it, and this is a salt sole right here. This is a solution of 26% salt and water. What happens is you just keep putting salt into the water until it dissolves completely, and then you get a little bit of sediment on the bottom. And that means that the salt has mixed 26% into the solution, into the water, so that it gives it conductivity, because you have to have minerals. And this is Himalayan crystal salt. This is Himalayan crystal salt right here. So Himalayan crystal salt carries 84 trace minerals and up with it. So when you take those trace minerals and you put it with salt, it creates something completely different than table salt. And you do this, and you have a conductive solution. And we are electrical beings, so we want to be conductive. So you put this in your water, and it's very rehydrating. And these are electrolytes right here. You're getting electrolytes with this. That's exactly what electrolytes are. It's conductivity. And right here I have a 3% hydrogen peroxide, food grade hydrogen peroxide solution that I use, and I like to oxygenate my water. And I'm only going to be doing this for a little while, just to create the environment for parasites and cancers and disease, just to create the environment that they don't want to live in, because they're all anaerobic, and they do not like an oxygenated environment. So I'm flooding my body with oxygen right now in that way. Now I also like to take just a little bit of baking soda, and this is aluminum free sodium bicarbonate. And the reason I do that, and I put it in my water before I drink it, is because sodium bicarbonate is a pH of 9, and you want to have alkaline water because we have so many things that we take in, toxicity and so many different things throughout the day, that our bodies need to neutralize that acid. So what happens is, if you do not drink alkaline water, if you do not get something alkaline to neutralize it, your body will actually pull calcium out of your bones, and that's how it neutralizes the acid in your body. So your blood has to be alkaline, but your stomach, inside of your stomach, is acidic. So it's good to get acids and stuff inside of your stomach. So it's not good to be completely alkaline. The optimum that you might want to be at is about 80% alkaline, 20% acidic with your diet. But it fluctuates with everybody, and you just got to kind of find where you work best in that. But yeah, that's how I start off my morning. And I'm also gonna grab a glass of kombucha, and I'll show you that right now. Okay, so it's about 5 o'clock right now, so I took about, 40 minutes. I guzzled a liter of hydrating water, and then now I'm just going to drink some kombucha, and this is just how I get my day started, just with, simple things like this. And the kombucha is just so good, and it's going to keep you energized and everything, and it's going to return that gut wall bacteria to your digestive system. I love to start off the day with that because then throughout the day I'll be eating, and I just like to restore that in my system every morning when I wake up. So kombucha is awesome, and I'll show you this right here. This is my kombucha brew, and it looks kind of nasty to people who don't know what it is, but this thing's really pretty to me, and that's one of my babies right there. And this is called the SCOBY, this little thing right here. It looks like kind of like a pancake almost. And what that stands for is symbiotic colony of bacteria and yeast. And this right here, it ferments the sugars and it turns it into acids and more bacteria that's really good for your digestive tract. So I love to start off the morning with this, and what I do is I just take a scooper, I scoop it in here, and I put it in my awesome clay cup that I have right here, and I just drink that down. And I drink a glass every morning, and it gets my day started. So okay, so here's my glass of kombucha, and it's so delicious right now. This is a yerba mate kombucha, and yerba mate is awesome for, I forgot to tell you, yerba mate is awesome for the mornings. It's like 20 times what you get from coffee, and you do not get the crash afterwards. It's not a caffeine type thing. It is a sister chemical of caffeine, but it's not exactly how caffeine works, so you don't get the crash afterwards. It's something very unique. And so you make kombucha with yerba mate, so you get the symbiotic colony and the culture of bacteria and yeast in there, and then you get the great acids for you, and then you get all the chemicals and all the properties of the yerba mate that have been digested by the bacteria, so you absorb it, a lot better than normally. And so it's like drinking like 20 cups of coffee, but without the crazy spike in energy, and you are ready to go. Yerba mate is no joke. You are ready to go whenever, and people who are sensitive to caffeine can drink it. And I've got a video on yerba mate, and yerba mate is just awesome. I drink it every morning with my kombucha, and it gets me up and going. So I just want to let you guys know that's what's in it, is yerba mate, and then you put sugar in it, and then you allow the kombucha to ferment the sugar. So yeah, and I try to put the best sugar I have, raw cane sugar or raw palm sugar, things like that, because it's still got the minerals and everything in it. And yeah, so this is the start of my day so far, and I'll show you. I'm all dressed to go work out for the army, yay! And as soon as I get back, I'll show you what else I do for breakfast. And then yeah, today I'm doing a smoothie for breakfast, and I'll show you what I put in that and everything. We'll get the day started, yeah?